Sorry, guys. I made a mistake then. Don't worry, Eze Awo is right here. Eze pin code. Muno. Nigeria. Hey, let me share the thing. Our people are back here already. Let me share it. Let me just share the stream. My people, you are welcome. Welcome. Eze pin code is here. Eze pin code is here. Bingo. I know you people will rush to come to this one. Of course. If you talk me here, I will just block you.
Today, because for blocking, you can have the grace not to block them today. Because
yes,
give them grace. Give them grace to learn. When you are blocking them, they are not going to learn. And then when you get one or two things they could have learned from you to correct their mistakes, they are not going to learn it because you block them.
But the truth is, if I block them on the page, they can still see and listen, but they can't comment. Okay? So that's why it's good to block them.
Okay, I thought that when you block someone, you don't have any access even to watch or to
no, ordinary profile, they won't have access, but with this one page, they can view, but they can't comment. That's the beauty of the page. Hey, Umubai, thank you. Keep pouring and share the video with your friends and family. Share. Our people are already here. I greet you, Anthony Obiora. Thank you. I see all of you. Oh, let me try to stabilize this. Well, yes. So she can go.
Makachileke.
Pomogi, I wouldn't know the moon. I wouldn't get it.
Makachileke, it's like a woman.
Yeah, what do you? Yeah, but poor you. Ngantiri kana na agwanja bụ ka ị ga anọ n'igwe okwu ya iwu onye
no be small thing. Before we go ahead, I would like to use this opportunity to appreciate your doings, in Chile.
That one.
It's not easy, So keep on the light shining, but with the truth.
Of course.
Once you are standing on the truth, when they see you express.
Oh, yo.
If you know he died a beautiful death. I'm just saying, there is not our portion, but should the case for example, myself, if they got me and kill me because of my truth, I have nothing to regret about
it. Well done, my people. I greet you. Please share with friends and family. Let them come here. My people, I greet you. Thank you. My people, we wouldn't have to waste time because we have a lot of things to do today. We have a lot of things to say today. Eze pin code has already delivered his message, and I've already delivered. But today, I want us to combine the power. Guys, when we are saying Njaba, you have Njaba in your place. That Njaba, it means the spirit of water. It means it represents truth. Forget the physical Njaba where you are. Wherever you are, any water you see there is your Njaba. Orji market, Orji represents water, and that is the Igbo cosmology that people don't understand. Njaba means water, it means truth. If you are against truth and you are still drinking water, my dear, you are killing yourself. And the laws of Njaba is this: you must come clean. Let me give you an example. When you pour something into the water, no matter how long, how big that dirt is, the water will stay carrying it away, disappear. If you come there next year, you wouldn't see anything. It will clear everything unless you put a new one there. But you see that one, it must clear it. So if you are getting into water, make sure you are not a dirt because it will wipe you away. Very simple. This is not a case of I know this native doctor, I know that native doctor. Like one thing our brother Eze Awo said today, somebody he was trying to correct, Ndota biscuit, and they told him that a native doctor told them. How can a native doctor tell you? You believe it ahead the word of the spirit, the word of Njaba. That Njaba is like a Orji market now. If you come to my place, we have Orji Mudu, we have Orji Amarak, we have Orji. We have so many Oris, but they all represent Ori. That is how we have Omambara, is a river. We have Vuguta Lake, is a river. You have Agudu Lake, is a. No matter the name you give it, it's the same thing everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, and why? That is why truth is absolute. Truth is the same thing. If they like, let them take you to court in Germany. Let them take you to court in the UK. Let them take you to court in Spain. Let them take you to court in Switzerland. Let them take you to court in France.
Once you are with truth.
If simple, this is the meaning of Njaba. So when we hear us talk about Njaba, we are not bragging. And don't feel bad that you are not from Njaba. You have your own water, your place is the same Njaba now. The only way you can identify with it is to stand on the truth. Thank you, my people, for being a part of the program today. He doesn't need any introduction, but for the benefit of those that don't know him yet, or you are just seeing him somehow, please greet our guests. I greet all of you, my people that are here. And as you know, this is a Pan-African, Pan-Nigerian, Pan-Black platform. We are going to speak where you people will understand, and there are things we can say in Igbo. Some of them we will interpret, some of them we can. There are things for you, like Igbo proverb. There are Igbo proverbs. If I give them to you in English, it can never make sense to you. You need to understand Igbo for you to get where it's going. So it's the same thing with some of the words we are going to use. If you see us deviate and speak Igbo sometimes, don't worry, we will come and explain to you. But there are things that need to be delivered. What's the need of delivering it in English when you that speak in English will not encapsulate the whole ideology, and the person that is hearing Igbo will not think? So we give it to them, then we do our best to correct it. So don't misunderstand us here. Thank you everyone for being a part of the program. My brother, welcome to the program. Please greet our guests, introduce yourself to them, please, before we move on.
I'm really happy to be your guest tonight. And by name, I'm Vincent Dimpa, known as Eze Awo. You know, people are misunderstanding this name, Eze Awo. Some are asking, are you the real king? Are you a fake king? Are you online king? No. The spirit of our land choose me to be the king of my community or my kindred. Now, I explain it to people. These are what I saw in my dream. And I'm working to bring it to reality, because when I actualize to become the Eze Awo, I think I'm going to make our mama a better place. Because my target is to make my community a better place, where people can learn how to speak truth, where people can learn how to be boldness, to call evil, evil. So thank you very much, Jenna.
Well done, my brother. So guys, you've heard him, and this evening, I want us to discuss as brothers and sisters. You see, Eze Awo, he may not agree with me on all things. Eze Awo can decide to go off the rail for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and criticize Governor Hope Uzodinma. You will not see me stop him. If there are the places I will say, oh, I disagree on this side, we will still do it. But guess what? We will still keep on telling you the truth, because he is acting based on the information he has, and I'm acting based on the information I have. But the most important thing is let your heart be in the right place. So this evening, my brother, we have come into a new year, in the Julian and the Gregorian calendar. Can you hear me? Okay. In the Gregorian calendar, we have come into the new year 2022. Some of the things, can you please use some time and tell us what you've been through with all these people last year? So many people don't know. These criminals went and burnt his mansion, his village. They attempted, they couldn't do it, and they burnt his father's house. And so many things happened last year. You may not know. Yeah, he was just as in this fight as I am. I mean, people that are devoting their time, their energy, their resources, their wealth, everything, not the people that are making noise, who've not contributed shishi, who've not done it. I'm talking like somebody like Eze Awo that is a glory hunter, that have not contributed shishi. I mean, people that are devoting their time. My brother, please, throughout last year, you told these bingos so many things which they didn't do, and so many things they said will happen to you didn't happen to you, and the words you said they will happen to them happened to them. Please tell us how. Just use like 5-10 minutes and wrap up your 2001 with these people and give them your own message for 2022. Even me now, I'm a guest. Let's be watching.
Thank you so much. To start with, I prefer to speak my language, where I can be freely and no flow.
And you mix it up with some because of some of our guests.
I always do mix up English in some parts so people can understand, So now, these all things started in 2019 when I traveled home. Ikonso is my brother, which I can't deny that.
Yes.
So I'm always with him, and he always tell me about these IPOP stuffs here and there. Now we are Iko. I'm not here to. I don't know how to put it. Iko or whatever. Iko. Akwa ine mu anachigia. Now you are preaching me about Biafra. What have you benefit from that Biafra? Nothing. So after a while, I came back here in Austria. In a very good day, Consul sent me a picture where he was in hospital. No, at home, not even in hospital. So, and that picture, he looked so sick and so weak. I was so mad. Njuya, picture I sent him. Have you sent it to your director? Have you sent it to your people? Oshimu, yes, I have sent it, but it has nothing to do with me. If I want to help him, I should help him. I sent him money to go to hospital. And after that, potassium on Facebook, I think that was around February or March 2020. Put on Facebook, we have that now. Anyway, one of my brother, I have we consult. The way he explained this IPOP stuff to me, I see him that he's working so hard on that IPOP. More than Uchemefo, more than all these people that they are looking nice on social media. But that guy is not being taken care of. Why? After a week, he also called me that very day. I don't like this video you did, it's not your business. If it's not my business, don't call me next time and ask me for money. You can't be asking me for money, and when I want to correct some mistakes you are doing, you are now telling me it's not my business. But after 1 week of that, my broadcast, they now bought a motorcycle machine to Ikonso. And he never informed me. All what the same IPOP members was writing me, Ikonso, we're going to ask a machine. But in that video, I never mentioned machine. I mentioned car. Not going on in our motor. Now, because they don't have value and respect on him based on the way he put himself for the work they sent him to be doing. All motorcycle cars, a motorcycle, that motorcycle. So now, after that, on the process, Nnamdi Kanu made one broadcast. If you are in America, you have to pay $1, this, that, or that. I come out to address that issue. that Yaman no Nnamdi no na London, I don't think he invests 1 naira na that London obi. Kenke no na akudi $1. Agada arrive na the Biafra they claim to have. It's not done. And I use myself as a point of correction that when that Biafra they are claiming come, I will come home and I'm not going to pay that $1. And the reason why I put this is because I know a lot of Umawo that based in America that are IPOP members. This is when I start to have katakata with these people. To bring the story short, at the end of the day, he called my brother. They were sending him to burn down my house, to attack my family, to do this, to do that. He do call me. Eze Awo, please stop attacking my people. They are sending me to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that.
My brother, hold on, please. I want to address something and I don't want this thing to cause distraction. It's mine, Oluwa Bemiga Ibitoye. I will not tell you this again, and I'm telling it to everyone else. Don't come here and mention Eze Awo because even writing Eze X here will give him more popularity than his own being, his own account and anything will give him in 1 month. This is, I don't want to say this, but let me say this. I swear on the life of my children if I'm lying. This guy, this first time, he cannot show you the result of his kids in school, the examination result of his kids, because his kids were at home. Tell him I said, the day he took me to Ogun State, of which I paid, I bought money, I bought food for him, I bought the can and everything. I'm not supposed to say this, but let me just drop this. This idiot, before we went, he went and delivered food to the children of that Urobo woman. He calls his wife. The woman is one that married him. Delivered food to the woman's children. And his own children are at home. They didn't go to school. Tell him to show you the result of his children. The first result of his children. And the same pauper is telling you that he's the one feeding me, giving me money. Someone that I sent money how many times from Turkey. Ask him again. I'm swearing on my children. Let him swear on his kids and say this. Please, I don't need this nonsense. If I begin to expose that guy, we will go off the rail. But please, let us stick to this. So my brother, you said they bought him a motorcycle and it was because you shamed them that made them bought him that motorcycle. Let's continue, please.
So after said and done, they now kill Ikonso to make the story very short, you know. And the reason why they kill Ikonso, you know, IPOP, they are working with governors, they are working with police, they are working with all these people, you know. And if you disagree with them, they will now send your data to police to track you down. So now, since Ikonso disagree with them to attack my house, to attack my family, they now set Ikonso up and kill Ikonso. Come out on social media, tag my name that I'm the one who killed Ikonso. How can I be in Austria and kill somebody who is in Nigeria? And yes, how can I kill my own blood? Mani also gali. Mani also gadial. Don't also got Biafra. Also got Biafra. It doesn't mean that it's not my blood. Because if it's not my blood, he could have do what they asked him to do. So at the end of the day, I ignore them. Some of whom I want to buy the news. I'm the one who killed Ikonso, which is not a problem. Man, after said and done, after Ikonso, their target is to burn down my house. Mbafuzi Ikonso, Nnamdi will come out on air. Ikonso way, Douglas Road will be Ikonso way, Imo State House will be Ikonso house. This ginger all this youth in our mama, they no under Ikonso. He ginger them. He give them morale. Now all of them are doing their best for Nnamdi to notice them. How can you be doing your best for devil to notice you? I really don't get it. Do your best for God to reward your goodness. At the end of the day, they go and visited my house, tried to burn down my house. My house refused to catch fire. Now, for them to go with shame, I don't know who bring them this method on their mind to burn down my father's house. They put fire on my father's house and and which I don't know the reason why my father house catch fire. Maybe one or two things I really don't know. I don't want to go into it. No matter how it happens. If people are coming to kill me, and at the end of the day, they kill who is close to me, and that person became one or two things, that would affect, which is none of my business. So now, news I got into, not about IPOP. I want us to go into Imo State, because you are from Imo State.
No, we will get into that thing, you know. After that, he goes or something. You had a problem with Nnamdi Kanu, because after they made that, I want you to finish that one. We will move into Imo State. Don't worry. Now our state.
After Ikonso dead, I start to have issue with Nnamdi Kanu. And when they put it on my head that I'm the one who killed Ikonso, he touched me. I feel the pains to kill my own blood. I feel the pains to lose my own blood. I now bought ticket and travel to Nigeria, which I meet nobody. I meet only two people. And the reason why I meet those people is my own business. You know why I met them. So I do all the necessary things that took me there to Nigeria. And when I come back, I told them open and boldness. In Manezioku, I know how to speak truth. And I don't care after speaking the truth if it's going to cost my life or whatever. I don't care. The most important thing on Ezioku and Ekupugomia. After my returning back, I told them I give them 4 months. That 4 months is for Nnamdi Kanu to come on air and clear his fools that Akaman on Ehebuli Konso. That 4 months is for Nnamdi Kanu to come on air and apologize for all he has been planning against me. And they gave me after 4 months, I will shock them, shock Igbo nation. I did that video on 10th of June. And I give them 72 hours after 4 months. On 18th of June, we now got information that Nnamdi have been arrested. And which, if you ask me, I will say the arrest may be on 12 or on 13. Because Njaba, Idini Galaga, on Agia, under 72 hours.
My brother, please, let me tell you something, please. If don't forget what you're saying. You said after, like, you think they caught him on 12 and 13. Remember, you made that proclamation. My brother, I swear, it was the same day that somebody told me that I received a call from someone very, very powerful that Nnamdi was in Southern Cameroon. Remember that time we were already telling me, even when you went to, maybe he was trying to copy you. And we were telling him, if you say you're powerful, come back home. If you say you're powerful, maybe because he went to, he tried to do his own. Because I remember someone said that he was in Southern Cameroon. The same day we made that proclamation. Then I went on air and did that video I did. I said Nnamdi Kanu was in Southern Cameroon. Then this idiot that I don't want to mention his name, I took him to an office. If shame will agree him, if shame will let him, tell him it was that day. The man told him that I was the one that got that information. And it was after he made that proclamation. The person that gave me that information is on this page, is watching. And immediately, after how many days, it was page come. So I am going to confirm it. If anybody said you did not say it before 10, let them go and check the video I made on the 10th of June, 2021. I said it that Nnamdi was in Southern Cameroon, and after a short while, he was arrested. Please carry on, my brother.
So on 10th of June, I gave them 4 months to retract or to change their formulas. Otherwise, I didn't that the spirit pushed me to say what I'm saying. And that's why I always say it with boldness, without looking anybody's face. No matter some people call me madman, he changed nothing. No matter some people call me a Adoro boy, he changed nothing. The truth is the truth, which I stand on the truth. So yes. Now, to cut the whole story short, Nnamdi is where he is today because of he refused to do the instruction that was sent for him to do through our spirit of the land or through the gods of our land. Now he's facing this rod. After they arrested him, I come also on air. Give him a second chance. I'm not a bad person. Send Nnamdi this message that I need a voice note where he will apologize and apologize to Njaba. Some say you are a madman, you are too small, that. After the 9 days I gave them, I be 3 weeks I gave them, pass by. I now come out now and challenge pastors and dibia. Imran na chiku jiga lol. Imran na agwishi jiga lol. Do a movement to bring Nnamdi out. And the opportunity I come to now go everybody. Only if you name a prophecy, Nnamdi will come out because keep on saving those videos for your own evidence for tomorrow. I think I'm not the Nigerian government. I'm not into Nigerian government. But Nigeria may be thinking, not how I did Nnamdi. You based on none under their custody. No. All the Nigeria did Nnamdi. And if anybody want to prove me wrong that I'm lying or I'm just boasting, go and call your daddy Gio. Go and call your spiritual power man. He should come out and challenge to bring Nnamdi out where he is today. I don't believe by talking and talking. One message I want to pass today is this. Whether he died there or so he will die there. Whether they detain him to his death or they give him life imprisonment is none of my business. My business that is going to die there. Write this my quotation, one place, and save it for your own evidence for tomorrow. I think I'm saying it because it's the fact. So now, the main purpose why I appear here today is for us to discuss about Imo State.
I'm coming. That's why I want to.
Okay, but before we go to that Imo State, I want us to address this Ifeanyi Chukwu you mentioned now. Pardon me. I want us to address this issue.
Okay.
You know, I watched video where you and him was dragging. After a while, I also watched video where you made about him, which I called you. And I also called him. And Mepolia, Masia that na I heard Ijele talking about you na Facebook. Nisi na funani, because that was the point I picked. Nisi na funani na akuyogo. That was my point, because this movement, whoever that want to speak truth should avoid himself from any money. Of course. If you want to stand truth, avoid yourself from money. Then believe you me, if you are speaking truth, God gonna provide the people gonna give your need without asking them.
My brother, wait. No, God is providing. Wait, please, I'm coming. Please. I'm coming, my brother. Wait, 1 minute. No God is providing anything for anyone. You eat from either what you are working for or what you've worked for.
Okay,
now,
let me explain.
Wait, now I'm coming.
That one, because you misunderstand it now. Let me explain it. For example, you are looking for job. You are looking for job. And you remember a good friend of yours or somebody who knows you, knows that you don't have job for the moment, just called you. Eze Awo, are you willing? God have used that person to provide your needs.
That is different from saying like, if like nobody, like I do make it a case to tell people, if you are not offering goods and services, you are not going to gain any damn thing. Now, if you are relying for arms, that means you have removed yourself from freedom, because whoever pays you owns you and will control whatever you are saying. And how do you know that people have been paid? It's when their message change. When they go from saying that this is white to saying that this is black, know that they've changed.
Thank you very much. So this is also what I said. I picked that point from your brokers. Now, if you could not see that, I was surprised, and that was what I picked from all what you said in that your brokers. I now called him. I watched him show Ijele because I'm a man of truth. No matter what I say behind people, I come in front of them and tell them, nobody.
Yes.
Did you have evidence for that? If you have evidence for that, it's very interesting. Osimu, yes. Evidence. Okay. Another statement also Ijele make. Because onye ahụ nyere unu 50,000 naira. And I'm coming. Nega ahụ na account ya ka ego ahụ bara. Oshi, yes, he didn't deny it. He knows you very well. Some people when time comes, he's going to mention it. Okay.
Let him mention it now. Let him mention it now.
Bygone. So one now, where is the opportunity? See, can you open? Because the first time you hosted me, you asked me also this question. Me when I come that now nobody. And when Johnny got put out today, me dash money. Just so now we're free money. Nobody. And what we doing go before. I stand on that from morning till the night. So now, Ijele, since I have been following Ijele, but he touched me when he said you said that if Funani start to pay him, then I have to be very sure of what I'm doing. And this is the reason why I called him to explain that to me. You know the about money and him to the Osimu, I know them. And when time Ashimia, can you mention one or two people? Let me also have evidence. Osimo, when the time comes, I'm going to mention it. One day, if you don't want to mention it now, then forget about this saga. Forget the saga. So now I'm choosing to get open. Ijele, and when you go for what you are doing. See,
my brother,
call the spirit to wake you up to be doing what you are doing.
My brother, let me tell you now, we need to say this thing publicly. Yes. And I'm saying it before the sun, before the moon. The only time I will tell you that someone in government ever paid me, it came from someone you know. You know the person, I don't want to mention.
This is not paid. It's not, he didn't pay.
Wait, I'm there to tell you. Wait. He called the big organ who you know. And you know that even that big organ can dash you 50 million and it won't be anything like him. He gave me 10K USD. And it was during that time. Ask them, the time I did Facebook protest, how much does it cost to organize a protest? Did I ask anybody to donate shish? I did not even put it in my pocket, Joe. The people that have been working with me, I shared everything. None of them who did not get something for that. And you say it's not paid, but I'm just, when you want to, only you may not want to call it, but why I want to add this one is for you to know how far it reached. Do you know, since my life, apart from Fulani people I'm doing this next week, the two Fulani people that have given me money in my life, there is one here. Maybe he wouldn't want me to mention his name, but I'll mention his name. He sent me 50K once. Okay, twice. Wazani Gazama Tafida is here. The man that I went to his house with this idiot. I went to his house, they gave me we went with this idiot. He gave us 50K for transportation. I gave him 20, took 30. Other than that, please, my brother, why is he telling you that he has the evidence, but he's not going to present it? What is he waiting for? What the hell is he waiting for? Since you started the talk, please finish it. And I am daring him to that video he said he deleted because people begged him. Nobody begged him. He deleted the video because he was going to go to jail. And I'm challenging him again. Go and make the same video. Say everything you say again if you know it's true. Now, if you say you deleted it before they begged you, why didn't you demand that I delete my own first before you delete your own? Why is it that I didn't delete my own and you deleted your own? If you know you are saying the truth, if you know you are powerful, and if you know you have evidence for what you are saying, I don't know if you understand where I'm going.
I'm with you.
Yes. Go on.
So let's forget also about Ifeanyi Chukwu issue. Is just to clarify myself if you are being paid by Funani.
For where?
Because if you are being paid by Funani, honestly, I in that area. Because so this movement, whoever that stand for truth must come to stand for truth. The reason why I said that God will provide your need doesn't mean that God they will try to give your food in your table. No, He will give you connection, how to work and make money.
Connection is connection.
Connection is connection.
And some of you evil that are saying people in government, see that you are not opportune or privileged, or you don't have the capacity or the level to be close to powerful people. Doesn't mean that any person that is near a powerful person is committing evil. What I want is come out and say, Chukwuka, Ijele, this is where you went wrong. And you did this because this person paid you. You said this black is white because this person paid you. Now, it is not my fault that you don't know strong people. It is not my fault that you have nothing to offer. It is not my fault that you've not done business that will bring you close to certain people. It is not my fault that you don't have the talent that the kings need. And I am not going to apologize for being a friend to kings, a friend to president, a friend to powerful people, no matter the tribe. When you come to Igbo land, I am proud to say that there is no person in politics within the Igbo land that does not know me, including the people that control IPOB Worldwide Limited. I mean, those in government. I am happy to say that none of them will come and say they paid me one time. I am happy to say that all the pastors in Nigeria, there is hardly any of them that have not tried to bribe me. Suleiman, for instance, if I am swearing upon the lives of my two boys. So you cannot use your standard to judge me. It's not my fault that you are useless. Like someone like Eze Awo, it's not my fault that Urobo woman kept you in the house. As a matter of fact, if you didn't contribute money for the new home you want to rent, she has threatened to kick you out. Should I tell people who they will ask? And this one, if I lie again, make I die, make my children know this. And I just don't know where, maybe this guy, he has been bottling up envy. And that issue that they just removed the court. Because you can't tell me that someone said you made a stupid argument. Now you told me that the person said you're stupid. When I never said that, the video is still there. I said you made a stupid argument. Now, if that thing brought up something, that means something had been eating you up before. Okay? It had been eating you up before, and that thing you used the opportunity. I am going to come for the money you collected for Galaxy TV. I am going to come for the money you collected for Galaxy TV. When the people at Galaxy never charged us a dime, and I sent the money to your account, I have the details here. I have not started with this tool. Looks like he thought I was going to start exposing him. Now he's using his standard to judge me. He thought I was going to expose him for the fraud he is. People think he's rich. He's not. Now, woman, the feeder. Carry on, my brother.
So the most important thing is I really want to be known if you have been getting paid from any Funani or any politicians, you know. When talk about connected to politicians, you and I knows, at least if you're in Imo State, Nachi today, I used to Imo State, not to brag, not to make mouth, you know. But it doesn't mean that if I see somebody who is going wrong, I'm not going to correct that person. And this is the reason why many of my friends have turned to become my enemy. Because no matter how close you are to me, when you start to be going wrong way, I will confront you and tell you that. Because the reason why I will confront you, you gotta see, look at idiot in your ego, Orji,
man, that I'm thinking. Someone that I have given money how many times? That I have given, let him swear. I am swearing this one on the lives of my children. Let him swear on his life of his children. How many times did I send him $100 from Turkey? Let him swear it. I don't know. You see, once a bingo is always a bingo. Once a bingo is always, I was not supposed to be saying this.
For sure.
But if I don't say this, people will think that what he's saying is true. And I'm begging him again, please. You said they begged you to delete the video. Please go and make the whole video again and leave it there and see if you don't go to jail for the right reasons, because you have no evidence. Even the one he said he will tell you later. Why would he say it later when I'm passing him? Okay, I have gone ahead to say that his children did not go to school this first term. 2 of his children were at home. Someone that doesn't have money to pay for his children's school fees is telling people that he's feeding me. Me. Carry on, my brother.
So now I want us to forget about the Ifeanyi Chukwu issue, and I will be very happy if you guys resolve the issue, if possible. If it's not possible, this is business between you and him. I told me mix myself into there.
No, you don't need to mix yourself, my brother.
Okay, so now I'm like for us now to go to Imo State because of time. We have touched IPOP. I personally have touched their area. I have touched area of Ifeanyi Chukwu. Now I want also to touch Imo State. After I'm done, then you can also touch the areas where you really want to touch them. So now to Imo State, I don't know how close you are to your local government, chairman. Because in the whole Imo State, the local government chairman are receiving salary of 3 million naira every month. So I want us to share this matter here now. Is 3 million naira, is it okay for a local government chairman's salary? First question. Is it small or too big or normal for a local government chairman's salary, 3 million naira? What did you think about it?
My brother, even the over 28 million naira senators are taking every day is grossly over application of public funds, in appropriation of public funds into unwanted things in a very bad, terrible, foul way. One, I don't believe that there is any public office that should worth 3 million naira. And this is just when you go to Lagos, many of them, they get more than that. They get more than that. I hate it that people in the same office, you will see someone working for like less than 15 hours in a week and is earning what 50 people that are working more than 9-10 hours a day cannot make in a month. That one, like my brother, on that angle, I agree with you, but the thing is this is the standard they set. Go and check every other place. Now, see where my problem is. Local government, okay, now they are giving them this type of money. Let us see the job they will be doing with it. Now, you and I cannot change that money, that structure. You can't even change it in Imo State, let alone every other state. But one thing we can do is this: get these people to work for us. I'm not going to debate the salary structure of a local government because it is out of my purview to do anything that will affect it or change what they are doing. Totally. You understand? My job is this. I'm from Ishu local government area. okay, I can say that the Umudu dispensary clinic is functioning, is well equipped. At least I know that Umudu dispensary clinic is bigger than the hospital in Abia State, in Nnamdi Kanu State. That one I can tell you for sure. But there are things that should be done. Youth empowerment, this thing that's happening in the Imo State, is the jobs of the local government chairman to stop this thing. Getting 3 million is not my problem. It is working. It is.
Are you there?
I said they are giving them. Let me tell you, the person that is. Sorry, something disrupted this thing. You cannot change the person that introduced the person to that place, the group of people that put him there. At the end of the day, we found out that for the person to reach home with 1.5 million naira is very difficult. It will be very difficult for the person to take 1.5 million naira home. And this is the structure we need to change. And how do we change this thing? If we can make it impossible for any local government chairman that is not elected to be in the local government. Issue local government, for instance, you go to Ipanku, people from Ekwe, Ebenato, Isunjaba, Amandua, Amuri, which other people are with us there? Olori, Umunduba, Ulano. All these people, if they can make it impossible for somebody that is not the chairman of Isu local government, that was somebody that was not elected to be there, and every other person will do the same, the hand of the governor and the hands of the evil politicians will be forced. Their hands will be forced to do something. But when we come and start talking about how much they are taking, how much they are not taking, it helps no one. And we can't change it. So my thing is this. I want a genuine local government election where people will elect their leaders and they hold them accountable. Carry on, my brother.
Exactly. This is exactly what I preach in the morning. We are not in an environment where a governor will come and point a local government chairman. Just like I now, when I'm here under somebody, I'll be doing things to please that person. When I'm here under somebody, I'll be doing things to please somebody. And this our Igbo land, let's start to talk about Igbo nation. One day we have all it takes to fight real fight, good fight, and win the good fight. And the way to fight this fight is not about the 3 million, is none of our concern. The 3 million is our concern because we are the indigenous people of that state. And we have to know the income of the state. We have to fight as a youth.
The allocation is known. The allocation is known for everyone.
But the allocation is not given to them. The allocation is not given to them because they are giving them 3 million. And that 3 million is to close their mouth. And if you receive 3 million first month, second month, and you don't have the strength to ask of the allocation, and when you do, the governor is going to kick you out from that office. So the mistake we are making is when the governor enters a seat, he starts now to point TC, appointee local government chairman, is the reason why Igbo nation are not developing.
And it is the same thing everywhere in all the states.
Yes,
only a few states in Nigeria.
Because when the governor enters, he chooses the people he wants to work with. And it's not right.
You are not getting the joke. See the joke. See the biggest joke here, my brother. They will come now. If allocation to this local government is something like 100 million naira, they will call him and tell him to sign that we've collected 100 million. In fact, some of them will sign that thing before
they will kick you out of the office.
Before their tenures will elapse, they will all sign those things. They will all sign those, and it's mostly in Abia State. I'm telling you, go and check. They will sign those things and even sign their resignation letter before they will even be appointed. Now, when the governor receives 100 million naira in the name of that local government, he will then give the local government chairman 10 million naira. The local government chairman will go and pay salaries to all the workers. Maybe he will use 3 million, 4 million to pay. So those ones will not be protested because those ones know when they get money. Now everyone will keep quiet. The local government workers will not even be informing their people, hey, this money, they are not using it for anything at our office. This is what I remember when my father was in the civil service. In NEPA, he will come back every day. If there is any development, he will tell us, hey, see what they are trying to do, see what they are doing, see what they are trying to do in our office. And that was how I began to know how government works. Even when during privatization, how was I able to know this? I started the campaign against it. It was because my father would come home and tell me all these things. And if you check those people that are working in local government, they are not even qualified staff. They are people who also know the local government chairman and the people who put them there. So they will put them there and be eating the money. Again, it is back to the people that are being ruled. Like this is security you are talking about. If you secure every local government local government area in Imo State, you've secured everywhere. This problem you are seeing in Imo State, where are they? How many local governments? Okay, Mbitolu, a few. Then you talk about Njaba local government. You talk about Oru East, Oru West. Then Osu local government. Olu local government. Finish. If their local government chairmen are functioning well, there wouldn't be an opportunity for these people to even breathe within the locality. People will give them up. But where the local government is not working, people are not seeing any local government presence. Now you see a group of people with guns that are telling you they will make police not to stop, they will make the police to stop arresting you. Police will not be stopping you on your way when you carry your bike, you're driving around. All this, with those promises, you find out that it's easy to entice the local population. Now, by the time those people get in there, they will start intimidating people, show their true colors. But by that time, it will be too late, which is what we are suffering from in Imo State. You can actually tie this insecurity to the poor state of local government in Imo State, just like every other state in the southeast and in Nigeria, except for the north, where they actually have local government elections. The north, go and check in Nigeria, northern Nigeria, you have more states that conduct local government election in northern Nigeria than in the south. Go and ask questions. Carry on, my brother.
So the fight of 2022 we are about to be doing or to start, if possible, is this. We have to be asking our local government chairman some questions. We have to be giving them enlightenment of what is going on. Because some of them are there like a mumu, and they know they have converted themselves as mumu just to be earning the 3 million they are giving them or 10 million out of the allocation money they are getting. And it's not helping the society. So for we, the youth, who have some knowledge, it's time we start to gather ourselves and start to ask questions and start to ask our allocations. We must be doing this. We can't keep silent on these areas. Because the more we keep silent, Obasalom, money affected us because our children are going to school. The school they are going is not functioning. The road we are going is not okay. So it's time local government is close to us to ask questions before the government office. If local government didn't explain us the way we are understand, we can go ahead to government office, to governor office. Protest is allowed when you are doing the right protest.
Of course.
It's not about all hail Biafra. Biafra is coming. I'm not in a protest in the country. But a protest of where is our allocation of this local government of this month or of last month. We can be doing such protests. And when we start doing such protests, okay, those local government, and even Those local government that are their appointee, if we give them the morale to stand on their rights, that no matter anything, when governor remove them from the office, we the youth, we the indigenous people of that local government,
the court will even reinstate them.
That's where I'm coming. We the indigenous, we are going to refuse. No, this is our local government. No matter you are the one who appoints him to be there, but he has to be doing the job of local government. We can protest on that. I will like us to start movement like this in 2022. So we'll have good roads, we'll have electricity, we'll have our location will be coming. But if we don't do protests on those areas and start looking about these people, none of these politicians were all of them are criminals.
Of course.
I'm not after their money. I don't ask them to give me, but I ask them to release any money that comes to any local government. Release it to the community. It's their money. Government give that money for the community. Why are you holding it? Who give you the right, the audacity to hold it? Because they make you governor, or you make yourself governor, or they vote for you to become governor. These are the things we need to be doing on protest. If youth wake up, we start asking the allocation of each local government. It's very important, very necessary. This is our right. This is our job. We need to do them. Don't expect somebody to come and do it for you. Don't expect the family of governor to do it for you. Don't expect the family member of the local government chairman to do it for you. Even those local government chairmen, they know they are using them.
Yes.
But we have to give them the morale to understand their stand and start doing the thing for the people. We made government. We, the indigenous people, made government. So then they are public servants. They are serving us. They need to give us the servant of our satisfaction. All the can form for job.
See, my brother, let me tell you the thing people don't understand. These people in government, they are so afraid. If they are not so afraid and scared of the people, why would someone like Rochas Okorocha call someone like General Banga and say he's giving him amnesty? You gave him amnesty, then brought him and started using it. Now, let me prove it. When the Ekuku Owerri was demolished, do you remember the time people were shouting that Rochas is destroying the K market in Owerri? Do you remember that thing? Go and check. Go and check the person that led that thing in Owerri. They said it's Umuguta, Umazo Haji. The person that led that thing that day is this same General Banga. He was the one. Is this now? If what I'm coming, my brother, let me land small. See where I'm going. If General Banga, Rochas did not work. In fact, he denied that he never even heard of him. But videos surfaced where he called it name, then we gave him amnesty. Now, if that one is an anomaly, a mistake, how come you used him? He was the one that led the government task force to come and destroy the market in Owerri, and they shot that day. A little child was killed. This idiot defending him now forgot that a child died that day. They've not forgotten that one. See what I'm bringing. See where I'm taking the issue to here now. People, even the strong men, you see, that are they're saying that they are fighting, they are freedom fighters, they are this, they are looking for their pockets. You will gather people that you have this mission. Now they will go back. The governors will know that they can't fight these people, and these people are very resilient. They will use money to bribe them. They will bribe them with money. Just like you are talking about holding local government accountable. These people that are shouting in the formidable, IPOB is a fraudulent organization owned by these touts in government. If not, ask yourself, how come they are allowing them to shut down the cities, but somehow those people cannot force them to build schools for children, to build markets for the people? If they are actually that
I believe you and I knows that IPOP are fraud people. And
Yes.
the reason why they are making Imo State uncomfortable is for them to get their share. As long as they
Yes.
get their share, believe you me, everything is going to calm down. And
Just like under Rocha.
About the Banga you mentioned, Banga is the low list of the people Rochas Okorocha corrupt. Because Banga never walk hand to hand with Rochas. Banga is just the low key of Nawerego mobilized one day. And were some men, about 4 of my men, Rochas, if I'm in Nigeria then, I could have been among them. The people Rochas in Yerewe, Nyeha Sarinka, they are not police officers. They are not even in any force office. But he gave them ammunition, gave them even this Hilos car to be riding in Imo State. So Rochas is a criminal. Once again, Rochas came out one day and said that to be stealing is better than to be smoking. Is to show you that he's a criminal. Because only a criminal can make such statements. Rochas is a big-time criminal. I have his book, yes, and I'm not in the mood to open the book. Man, since he have denied Banga or about Banga has come out, let it be that way. Otherwise, Banga is the low list of the people Rochas corrupted in Imo State. Quote me anywhere. And if you debunk it, I mention the people's name. 4 of my guys are among them. Ammunition. Which Namshikaba during the time of Rochas who governor. I mix up with them because I do mix up with my friends. No matter your belief and my belief, it doesn't change our friendship. I mix up with my friends. They do come with their sari, with their ammunition to my compound. Rochas give them. So Rochas is a criminal. And he planned to give the power to his in-law for them to cover all the money he has been stolen in Imo State.
And the Imo State properties, he converted to private property.
Many of Imo State land was taken by Rochas. Quote me anywhere, I'll come and mention you the areas.
Yes, of course. EFCC has recovered over 800 plots already.
Rochas,
this is what we are talking about, and people are
and I'm here to tell Rochas, as in Jabason, Makaomo Atokinadu, if he want to challenge me, if what I'm saying is right, let him come out for presidency. He's not going to win. No matter Nonda Shiba acquire up. Because during governorship time, Rochas is not. By election governor, Rochas was a criminal, inborn criminal. By election governor, Rochas is not more than 30 lawyers. She not load on Dawosa. There are vote to Rochas in Imo State. Here I'm going here fact and figure. You can make inquiry. You can ask questions. More than 30 lawyers. See not load on Dawosa. There are 4 Rochas vote in Imo State. Is that not a crime? So Banga is the low list because when you look at that Banga is nobody.
He can't even speak well now. Banga cannot even speak pidgin English. Banga does not even know how to count. They ask him, how many men do you have under your command?
Nobody.
Yes.
And all these boys Nnamdi is using have been used by Rochas. So now they are between Nnamdi and Rochas. And this is why they want to make Imo State problem upon problem.
Ungovernable.
Problem upon problem because Rochas are working with these boys, Nnamdi is working with these boys. And through these boys, Nnamdi gets his own 250K.
Yes.
So 2 of them are working together. And all what they are doing to Imo State, I'm here to ask them to stop. Because since they have been doing all what they are doing in Imo State, Hope Uzodinma have used that as an excuse. When you call him on phone and ask him, you want this road, why is this road keep on delaying? For example, Enweruzo from our Mama Junction to Okudo Junction, Hope walked on that road for 1 year, 6 months. When I posted this, some people say, 1 year, 6 months be too far. 1 year have gone already, and that road is not yet complete. Manamba was there 1 year, 6 months, and then it not the far. Now, when you ask Rochas, when you ask Hope, who's on them, why is this road keep on delaying? Or singing on non-government, so his duty now is to fight on non-government. That's why I'm here to tell on non-government to stop. I'm here to tell them to stop. I told me where the personal with them. How personal may sue me? I told me where the personal with them. To avoid tomorrow, I may sue me. Them knows that I know many of them. Many of them are my boys. Or let me say my brothers, because I can't call criminal my boys. If I call criminal my boys, that means I'm the chairman of those criminals.
Yes.
So let me put it, many of them are my brothers. And I ask them now to stop. If possible, they should stop now. Otherwise. And if they don't stop from now to the ending of this year, all of them will be sorry in their graves. I'm not joking. I'm not bragging. I'm telling them the fact. They should stop and let's see what Rochas is about to offer to avoid using them for excuse. And the mission I want us to carry in this 2022 is to be doing protests of our allocation, each local government. It's very important. We can't leave it. It's very important. I'm not in Nigeria to say that I'm fighting for them to build me, to be enjoying this road, to be enjoying. No, it's for the people there. We that knows little have to help them, support them, fight with them to get their rights. Because nanka kwa agama atolo oboda nanka agama alaba ejezu ikenka.
Of course.
If I don't say anything now, nanka mlapa that way she destroy all my bed. Who can not she like it on it.
Yes.
So our energy this 2022 for IPOP how gone matter. How go gone matter. Imani ibu poku kishina. Ọgbatị nwoke iche na ọka dị ndụ nkwụ ọ na-agbatị nwoke o ji anwa nkwụ what IPOP are doing now is they are lack breathing. They are struggling if they are going to survive. Mana, I have told them is bygone. I have to go their story. It can only take few months, few times for them to confirm nature to go their story. Our energy have to channel to be fighting for the allocation, because that allocation is going to benefit us, going to benefit our people in the village. To be fighting for allocation, one, to be fighting also to empower youth. I got me as a protest. Achiputashande Guru University, how only who front. I then a good university like us, and on as now we need to empower these people. Their mother spend their money. This is what I invest out the 1 naira, my brother. All the 1 naira. It's not 1 naira, I'm telling you honestly. So they need to be empowering our youth. Yauruna Rochas, I hope who's of them want to convince me for us to remain tight and good friends without any mistake and any misunderstanding. He have to be empowering our youth. He have to be releasing allocation to each local government. Then what do you say with Yamu? Also, criminal all his business. I'm crossing this message to him and to my friends that are close tight to him. To avoid tomorrow, I say, Eze Awo, if really this your madness, Petani state government. Because my madness, when he entered there, I'm not going to stop till whether they give me one punishment or they receive my target on them. Because when I start, I'm already concluded for sure 1 or 2 punishments will come, and I'm ready to carry it. Please and please, Ijele, like I said from the beginning of this program, I appreciated your work from day one. I do appreciate your work, and you know I do appreciate your work. Makanasi na-eto dike na nke ọ na-eme dike a na-eme na-aga. Ndokiri mesi n'ụzọ dị mma agị ya 2 times. So your doings, bulo bi that na mua first person name me appreciate, and I will remain to appreciate it as long as even when Jabi Konu says Yoku. I will never be against water that gives lives. Keep on doing what you are doing.
Please, and before
I'm coming. Don't afraid of this threatening.
No, forget these people.
Keep on doing what you are doing. And as long as Nino knows Yoku, believe you me, when they gather, our mama gather go to bring me down. Foresee that I will not come back to our mama. When I travel to our mama, every night, 31st night, 2019, 31st night, December, we went somewhere, I never phone. I never knew. Now, when I passed to Nkwawo, my enemies saw me when I passed. They called police and engaged themselves in Nkwawo because they know I will still pass that the same road to come back home. So, about Kaino, I want to go home. My friends are sitting back. I know a good time. I know a phone. I now send one of my brother. Now, go too much late outside. On that process, my brother to go home. My enemy will never get me. On that process, my brother to go and pick my wife. Hey, so thinking that I'm the one driving. So give the run on my compound. They start beating him. The police hand kupuzie. Afuze no wudi muwa. Ajuwazie ye kebem no. Osi nyama debem no. When I waited for that, my brother, 1 hour, I found him here. I now start to call his number. His number is switched off. Always the people around my house. Hasimu na when they police be aba be aluogo basa wo toro that. Those boys feel malahano. Asim na kejewen with those crowd that we galu lumba na abilashin and halal. But they say they are going to come back the next day. Instead, you say those boys. You see how in I make an assault that night. Now I be missing and bim nabalia. I order drinks. I host them in my compound that night till the next day to wait those motherfuckers. And the next day, those motherfuckers now come. Niaga lokum na magata afuzi elu alianya even ankara mobi but our mama. Immediately he enter my compound. One day I can't arrive tomorrow. When he enter my compound, full boys, full mansion, and who are your makuna gate. And now she say, come inside now. Why are you standing on the gate? Or compadia? Ne, lachiazu adidianoku. Jawa further, ano dialoku. You're confused. Till Sawot leje meche that gate. Egideze ye boye shibiru dia. Bucha yilu. Msi herapunya kolawa. Olawa je kwa police zi. Boro boys nke yakwasi. Biawaze second one. First one no bera akuri ihe ofundi mo anom nelu na Africa ha na ebu. Second one no biaziri. Msi ha je buwe na onyi ilu. 5 minutes unu ji bomi ogu mu aga pata aka kwazie ihe ebe no toka nlu ogu onyara. Ni hunde police boys dey rip outside tiwo onya ezigbo ife. Ndaputa tie paka tiwasia for police ran away with their guns. Mgbe ha furu na police agbasiala ọsọ because those police akpọkwara na ebia 4 days before that day. I saw them na for market. Come na echi revise. They block me they block me. Choi juwa monyenwu. I carry them straight to my house. Near Hani, waya falawa. So that's why they came with those police. Police are not going to go. When police come, not going to go. When police come, police say Tisiaka, and also the police name. Police ran away to avoid how we know why. Nama police, give me back my money.
You go the top match.
So what am I trying to say? Here you call this story book. When your enemies are before you, waiting for you, you will come late. Oh, they can be named arrive. Hey, when they will see you, so I appreciate your work and keep on doing what you are doing. Don't afraid.
Thank you, my brother. Please,
we
are already into 1 hour and 15 minutes. I don't want to waste your time too much. Okay. Now, please, you said something in your broadcast, and in this your 2022 message, General Biscuit Orji. I'm talking about the person that you people saw when he and his group, they call themselves Biafra National Guard. The ones that stole biscuits, and they even killed one of their members there. You mentioned in your program that they called you, that you spoke with one guy that is close to that General Orji, and he was there hearing what you were saying. And then he said to you that please, I want you to explain to us. You remember we saw the video where he went to Nnamdi Kanu's place with his boys, and he came out. You told us something. They told you, please carry on.
That was, I think, last month. One of their guy were born. Eze Awo, I'm watching what you are doing. And after Koboromu and Joya his Facebook to confirm, he sent me his Facebook. And got through his Facebook. Forward that video, who cast their man, no share the video. Kamanya Neku can get through those things where keep listening to hear him out. Or see one that now what I'm doing. No, they go on man. Man, with the gaga. Hey, on a fighty. Na yawa no way so Nnamdi how we na on. Cause on Nnamdi Hana on no yawa introduce you this Orji to Nnamdi. That time he was there, Darlington was there, all of them because so Hani Levina will Nnamdi. He now introduced about this Orji to Nnamdi. Nnamdi will request that to see this Orji.
Nnamdi requested to see General Orji.
Yes. Before I think what here, Nnamdi will put the thing na Ngahali level.
Let me see Oyibo when you here.
Okay. Before Nnamdi meet General Orji, he first discussed it with his guys. This also and so person I have sent for him. He will come maybe today or tomorrow or whatever, So among those his guys, Darlington, this idiot about Darlington. Among them, according to that guy, because I was not there, Darlington is the one who said, because Darlington knows about that Orji. He's the one who said, no, don't involve Orji. Don't involve Orji. Orji will not bite to our law. Or I've went out. Somebody just called me. So he said, don't involve Orji in this our struggle. But at the end of the day, that Orji, General Orji now came, which you and I watched the video, they did open. After the open video, they go inside and start discussing. Nnamdi now tell Orji, you have to be a member of IPOP. Orji said, no, I don't want to be a member of IPOP, according to the guy, because I was not there. The guy Nnamdi tell Orji, you have to be a member of IPOP, so he can able to control the guy as well. The guy refused. Nnamdi said, okay, since you don't want to be an IPOP member, you don't need to talk anything about Biafra. Put threat into that guy. But the guy didn't feel their threat. He just feel like, okay, let him relax, according to them, and see if they are going to bring Biafra, because he himself has been fighting for Biafra. And this is why they detain him for 15 years.
He was a Mason. Orji was a Mason.
Yes. So now, Nnamdi asked him not to be talking about Biafra. He should just keep silent, or he have to be a member of IPOP. The guy refused and stay on his own. But a native doctor, or according to them, now call them. This is the right time. Go now and start the agitation of Biafra. I tell that guy, see, now you are telling me about native doctor. Go and tell that, I believe that guy is watching, because he do watch me. Go and tell that native doctor that I said he's a zombie. If he's not a zombie, he should send his shrine gods to me. How can he tell you to go and start agitation for Biafra? What is Biafra? I'm not against Orji. If you well look at that Orji, his boldness to like a freedom fighter.
Yes. Yeah, he's a bold man, but he's being used. You see, my brother, please, I am never going to praise anyone. I've never seen someone as dedicated as Orji. I can make fun of him, call him General Biscuit and all these things, fine. But as a man, and it's like I've seen Orji at Mbepa in Onitsha around 2004, 5. Within 2000, within from 1990 2006, I think I have seen Orji in Onitsha, and I can tell you, this guy is a solid guy. When you talk about being solid, he's solid guy. But these people are people that have limited information. They don't know what's going on. Now, he did not ask the native doctor, why didn't this your juju tell you to tell me to fight for Biafra when Nnamdi Kanu told me to shut up and stop talking about Biafra because I refuse to be under IPOB? Now, it's when Nnamdi Kanu was detained and they have started destroying his ESN guys. You know that they need people to be fighting from all this. Like I told you, all this ESN is just people that they brought from so many places. And Orji, I believe why he refused to be under IPOB is that he knows what these people are doing and he doesn't believe them very well. Now, that was why he did not answer unknown gunmen. He changed the name to Biafra National Guard. I can tell you that the person who called Orji, that native doctor must be working with the politicians that are paying Nnamdi, and they are using him just because if they had people that would fight for them, they wouldn't have remembered Orji. And even the small money they gave him, because Orji can't do this thing for free. Even the small money they gave him to be
they need financial support.
Oh, you see,
According to them,
that is the only way. I have nothing against Orji, believe me. When I saw him singing Bob Marley, and that song he was singing is not the Bob Marley track so many people know. And even though he was missing the lyrics, but you know that he knows the song. And the way he was singing it, he believes everything he's doing with his art, but he doesn't know that they are deceiving him. So I will tell you, my brother, that person that told you that thing, tell him if Orji has realized that these people lied to him, and for him to have been renouncing Nnamdi Kanu when he made that offer, tell him if he is ready to admit that they lied to him, even that native doctor is a 419. He wants to have his peace. I will announce it.
And I also asked the guy.
Wait, 1 minute, let me finish. And I announce it on this my page. I will make sure he gets complete pardon from the government in as much as he hands over his guns and hands over those people that set him. Tell him that I said that it will be on me. His blood will be on me. I am saying it before his men. His blood will be on me if anything happens to him. If anything happens to him, his blood will be on me if he surrenders and the government seizes him, send him to jail or anything. I'm telling you, because I heard that even his wife was in jail. Even his wife. That means these people are doing it with their hearts. But you see how they deceived him. After Usain Bolt was captured, they've killed all of these their men. Obasi gone, all these people gone. Now they said, okay, now it's Biafra. It's the time to come and fight for Biafra. It's deception. Please carry on, my brother.
So after much, I asked that guy. I also saw where Orji was mentioning Nnamdi to be released. According to them, they say it's camouflage. They are just saying it to sympathize of people, you know. I also
to sympathize with IPOB.
Yes, I also said to him, I saw this Orji as a freedom fighter. I can't lie. This is what I told him, and I'm saying it open. Yes. I saw this Orji as a real freedom fighter, but he's misunderstanding by fighting for shadow. Biafra is a shadow. Tell Orji, according to him, he said he's sitting there with Orji, and Orji is listening all what I'm saying. I say, okay, tell Orji that I said he should start. I'm not that native doctor, but I'm giving him the real fight for him to start fighting. He should start fighting for Igbo nation. He should start fighting for our allocation. He should start fighting for the income of Igbo. When he start to fight for Igbo nation and stop mentioning Biafra, Eze Awo I will back him up. And when I back him up, I'm also going to be among his sponsors. And I'm also going to make sure that nothing harm him. But from now till the ending of 2022, if he don't stop talking about Biafra, then all his suffering, all his truthful fighting will be on vain. Because why? I also saw where they stole biscuits. That guy also told me the biscuit they stole is to see the reaction of people. And even he also told me when they arrived to that police station, they discussed with the owner of the police station. We want to fuel our car and we need some food stock. The owner of the police station tell them go ahead. I asked him, why would he tell them go ahead when you see people with ammunition in front of you asking you, we need fuel, we need biscuit, we need food stock? Will you tell the person no?
No, for where?
So don't give that as excuse. He's a criminal. He go and steal biscuit. And I condemn it. And they are talking of to burn down where, to burn down there. I'm not among this type of stupid fight. But if you tell that Orji to stop talking about Biafra, to stop talking about Biafra and start talking about Igbo, did you know what the guy said? The guy said to me, yes, our destination is also Igbo. But when we start talking of Igbo now, people will think this. I said, no, forget about what people will think. Start now talking of Igbo, or never you call my number again. I don't have business with you guys. And don't think you call me now not to send you people in Java. Because before the guy started to talk, he said he acknowledged me and then Java. That he acknowledged me and then Java doings. And this is the reason why he's calling me. That all what I'm fighting now, he has been fighting it long time ago. But there is no positive answer. Till when I start to fight, or suddenly you also join, people start to join, and they are seeing the positive answer that we are fighting the real fight. Because if we are not fighting the real fight, Nnamdi Kanu not in jail today. If we are not fighting the real fight, IPOP members will not be fighting each other about money. And the money they are fighting to each other now, they have already eaten that money. There is no money here. Because you and I, or let me say, I listened a voice note from Nyanya 4 or 5 days ago, where he was asking the members to keep on paying their monthly dues. Because the money there has been squeezed by Nnamdi Kanu before having problems. So there is no money there. I wonder some people when Nnamdi will be telling them, I don't need material things. I don't need material things. They give him Venza he collected. He don't need material things. He collected
My brother, wait now. Let me talk about that Venza. That white Venza he drove to Enugu that day. He went there. Somebody gave him that Venza to use when he came back. Till date, that person did not recover that Venza. Till date, he didn't recover that Venza from him and the family. Till date. Till date. So when you are talking about vehicle, Obiano, the governor Willie Obiano of Abia State, of Anambra State, bought two SUV, Prado, two Toyota Prado SUVs. Benjamin
and 50 million in Ghana must go back. I know about all this.
I don't know about the 50 million, but I know
50 million in Ghana must go back. And the person who gave Obiano connection with Nnamdi is this Ebube Erubaton.
This Ebube Monso, this
part Ebube Monso. A time spoke with that Ebubaton, even trying to bring him to my platform. That time, Nnamdi was scratch. He vomit a lot. Nnamdi is not somebody to trust. I took Nnamdi to Willie Obiano. Nnamdi get there, sound nice. After that, he don't know if these children that are following Nnamdi is the one deceiving Nnamdi. This Ebubaton said a lot of things on my hearing. See how you will come to my platform. Let me interview you there. He start to jump around. Or for suddenly, I now see him when they start to burn houses, start to attacking people. This Ebubatu now come out and say, Nnamdi is a strong man, so they will not come and burn his church.
Imagine. So, Reverend Father, he's talking about a
50 million in Ghana must go.
Wait, please. Father Obima, aka Udubemonso, told you that he's afraid that they will come and burn down his church. Are you sure it's not the same thing Mbaka is doing? So they don't come and burn down his church.
Don't misunderstand me. He never told me he's afraid they will come to burn down his church. I said when they start to be burning down houses, he now come out and forget that he is having problem with Nnamdi Kanu. He just come out to make a flag, like by saying Nnamdi is a good man. Let's pray for him. All those statements is to ginger his Umayabas, not to come and burn down his church.
I understand. Please, I want to address one comment. Somebody said that he said his name is John William. This is a fraudster that I've blocked so many times. Said Nnamdi Kanu never collected the car given to him by Obiano. He rejected it, but his brother Kanunta collected the car. So Kanunta now is more powerful than Nnamdi. That Nnamdi, you people don't have sense.
No. Tell that person this. All the whole money government have been providing to Nnamdi was not taken by Nnamdi himself. All his brother Colonel said the collect. That's why he will come before his followers and swear, have you ever seen me with this governor before? I never collect dime from them, because for sure he never go by himself and collected money. But he do send his junior brother, this ugly boy. And when Nnamdi rejected it, how can ugly boy go and collect what Nnamdi rejected? Is that possible? If Nnamdi rejected that car from Willie Obiano and the fine boy go and collected it, don't you think they will have issues to each other?
I don't mind him. Don't mind the foolish people making excuses.
Why people cannot reason? Why people cannot reason? I got in school, but I reason more than some people that even went and waste money in the school.
I'm idiot, and I got to call each other school.
So the issue is this: we need to fight for our location, each local government. I'm pleading this to all the whole Igbo youth. This is the real fight we need to face now. So our governors, our government will be delivering their light to our life. They will be doing the needful. First thing we need to be fighting is the allocation for each local government. Second is to empower our youth. Because when they empower these youth, I don't think they will have time to be talking of Biafra. If somebody go to work in the morning and come back in the evening, that evening he came back, he have to take his bath, take food, and think to sleep, because the next day he's going to work. But as long as they leave this our youth jobless, this is the reason why they capture them like a yokoro chicken. Because they are jobless. And you know, English said that jobless is a devil workshop, something like that.
And a good man is a devil workshop.
We need to fight to be empowering our youth. It's compulsory that Nonye Butcher School may empower. They are going to Austria now. I go to university now, this Austria. But when they're not to boast, I'm working a very nice job here in Austria. But I didn't go university here. Even from that, my job can she be a Gawasom, not university, but yeah, not Ali Bagashi no university. They send me to go and learn one or two things to attach to that job, what I'm doing. When I got school and put IPOP na Dutch course to learn language. After 11 years, Magawa Dutch course. So I think I have reached to my destination. So if you have anything to put for the area,
to wrap it up, because we are already coming to the end. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds. I'm happy you even spent this much time. To wrap it up now, there is this issue of that they won't be singing national anthem. And I hear that nonsense from their. I don't know if you want me to play it first, so you weigh it on it, or should we just go? Have you heard it?
I never hear such things like that, but I think from right up you posted.
Okay, now let me summarize it. But if people, if you want us to play it, I can play it now. Okay, I can play it right now if you want me to play. They said that there wouldn't be any national anthem. Online country, Chike Doziewu, Anwohia, Mwezi Chike Doziewu in this thing, Switzerland, is telling us that an online country will now usurp a real country, that the national anthem will be banned, and the Igbos will not be eating. Okay, they say I should play it. That Igbos should not be eating any beef from any cow that came through the north. Any
These are
Fulani
not
cow.
new something. They have been saying this
Wait now,
since last 2
and
days.
I'm saying, you see why I'm saying this thing? Tomorrow now, they will start going to beat up people that are singing the Nigerian national anthem. Idiots. So many idiots will come here and say that, hey, it's not IPOB. IPOB did not do that. It's not done by IPOB. It's enemies of IPOB that are doing that.
Power on.
It is not us.
Bluetooth mode. Pairing.
They have given the order now. Soon, they will start acting on it.
Paired.
They will start acting on it very, very soon. And now they say the cow meat. Are they planning to force us to start eating human beings like that? That they say they want to start cow meat. Are they trying to start killing more people? Because I don't know where they have this meat. They are going to. Let me play the voice note, the note to you. I want to play to your hearing. All these bingos are making noise. Please let me close my window because of this. Me, I have physical bingos here. Our security. Let me play it now. Now, listen. I hope you will hear it. If you are not hearing it very well, let me know.
Our action plan for 2022. Following are some of the programs and actions which the leadership will vigorously pursue in 2022. These are the ones we can make public for now. Others will be made known at the appropriate time. 1, we shall embark upon a worldwide campaign for the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu, a prisoner of conscience. The campaign will be called the Prisoner of Conscience Campaign. Nnamdi Kanu, the Prisoner of Conscience Campaign. In furtherance of this campaign, therefore, all IPOB family members, Biafrans and friends of Biafra are hereby urged and directed to change their profile pictures on social media with our official campaign post. Please, after this address, go to @RealDOS, @RealIPOBDOS on Twitter, and you can see the official poster. I believe also our media department will do the necessary in this regard. 2, all IPOB families worldwide are hereby as well directed to activate the earlier instruction pattern to them. We shall embark on a worldwide protest in cities and capitals around the world. Focus of our protest shall be British embassies, the British Parliament, 10 Downing Street, the Kenyan embassies, the Zoo Nigerian embassies, and international organizations like the United Nations, the EU, Amnesty International, and of course, media houses. 3, the DOS will be creating a new department in IPOB to add to those already existing under the Directorate of State. The department will be designated as IPOB Education Department. Primary responsibility is to teach our history, language, tradition, and culture to our children. We have about 3 books that will be published this new year in furtherance of this action or project. After the head of this department is made public, Biafran writers will be called upon to bring forward books and educational materials to be published for our children in primary and secondary schools.
Like looking at the left ear.
4.
Yeah.
And very important, beginning from tonight, no more Nigerian national anthems in all schools in Biafra land.
Yeah.
No more Nigerian national anthems in all schools in Biafra land. Our children must no longer be reminded that they are under oppression by singing the national anthem of the oppressor. School authorities and proprietors have a responsibility to teach our children our national anthem, the Biafran national anthem. 5. The ban placed on Fulani cows will take effect in April 2022, this very year. We have informed Biafran that this is coming. Those who are getting ready for this must hasten their actions and put all logistics in place for this to take effect, because in April this ban will kick in and it will be enforced. Effective this month, Fulani cows, this month that I mean the April of 2022, Fulani cows will no longer be used for any social or ceremonial events and festivals in Biafra land. Our native cows will be used instead for these events. Traditional custodians of our court, the clergy, and time unions must ensure that this message gets to the grassroots. We cannot continue to eat and bring curse and damnation upon our land and upon ourselves by consuming cows that were used for bestiality. And for those who do not understand what bestiality means, these cows, the cow headers, they have sex with them and they send it to us to eat.
Yeah.
Are you not cursing yourself and bringing damnation upon yourself? Therefore, the ban on Fulani cows will take effect April 2022. Number 6, our May 30th of this year shall take a different format. It shall be celebrated as our Independence Day. Seminars, symposiums, lectures in designated halls will be organized. There will be no protests. There will be no protest. We shall celebrate it as a day of independence. And every preparation for this must commence without delay, please. Finally, I cannot reiterate the importance of discipline enough. And this applies to all levels of our structure. Every principal servant of the indigenous people of Biafra report to his or her immediate superior. Our command and control principle is an indispensable tool in our operations and for our success for that very matter. It is indispensable for our success, and everybody must ensure that they keep to this very principle. There is no middle way. Either you are in or you are out.
It baffles me how they will be copying my words. They will be copying my syllables, and they will. Guys, please, have you not heard me use that word that it's no middle way, and that no midway in this is either you are with us, and they will be doing all this, but that's just a story for another day. My brother, please, you heard him. Look at two idiots that don't know where they are from. They say they are from Israel. They are from Idu. They are from Idu Biafra. They are from Idu. Idu this. Idu that. We've not even know the main place. And you say you want to teach children history. What history? That they are from Israel or what? Now, you say we want the Department of Education. What education? Educating them on left ear? Please, my brother, I want you to talk
educating
about,
them
please.
to eat human flesh.
What? Please wrap up all these things you heard now. Let us finish. Please use some minutes to wrap it up. Then I'll bring people to ask questions.
About the national anthem they talk about, it's not going to happen. They can try their best the same way they are trying to make lockdown on it. It's not going to happen. Maybe at the end of the day, they start killing children, you know, because maybe their target now is to be killing the younger children. Or they go to school and start killing people in the school. So children will be afraid to go to school, and teachers will be also afraid to go to school. The same way people are now afraid to go and open their business on Mondays. These are their target. But at the end of the day, this is not going to help them. This the same idiot that is ranting now. His children are not in Igbo land. Him himself is not in Igbo land. Second, about the cow they are talking about, that they sex the cow, we eat the cow. One ndị Igbo si wọpụ ife dere na moto bala moto.
Even after
the sex, the cow, before you eat the meat, you will boil it, you will cook it. Any germs that is inside the cow, hot water will damage all of them. So this is not an excuse. If you are at the same Igbo land, and when our brothers in Eje, the Tura cream now, they will go and buy original Tura cream and manufacture it in 10 places. Original. If you go home, you rub cream, your body starts to be damaging. So they should forget all this nonsense they are saying. About cow meat, they succeed of some areas in Igbo to make lockdown. Man, cow meat, they are not going to succeed on that, because our people must eat meat, and the Hausa must bring their cow meat, whether they like it or they don't like it. So for me, I don't see this as any something, you know. For the school issue, they will try to be killing our children in the school or make them to be afraid going to school. So we have children without education. This is the type of Biafra they want to bring. And to be lecturing them according to what they said, I don't know, is it to lecture them that Biafra is coming, that we have been hearing during times of or is it to lecture them that now Igbo people need to be eating human being flesh? Or is it to lecture them that once you are 8 years, 10 years, like Ojuku did, you should be carrying gun and fighting for your freedom? And those bingos that are controlling the bingos in Africa, they are not there. They are far away. They are not there. And the times of repercussion, payback, is not going to affect them. Now, I change the opportunity. I will drop a message to my how non-government. Before you start to put your life on the line table to die or to live, make sure you know these people reach their houses. Yes. So when any of your members die, they didn't show any compensation. You go and kill one of their brothers or their sisters too.
Please, you missed something. You missed something about that Ikonso issue. They raised money for Ikonso. Please, how much did they send to Ikonso, and how long did they take before they send it, please?
They sent Ikonso wife 100,000 naira.
After how many months?
100,000 naira, yes, and the 36,000 naira to pay for house rent for the wife.
Okay.
So total was 136,000 naira. And they sent that money in September, ending of September.
After we've insulted them enough.
Yes. And this is the same money they are talking about. Some say that it's America. Nnamdi is not aware of it. Nnamdi is a criminal.
He's a thief
he don't
now.
present himself that money is coming to his own control. He will position somebody, but he will be the one controlling the money in that your account. When he asks you, send me 10,000, you must do it. When he asks you, I need money, you must send it. And you are not going to write, you may write it for your own safety, but you are not going to
The
tell the
person
members,
in charge of the money,
20 million today.
the person in charge of the money in Germany, is Nnamdi Kanu's aunt.
Yeah,
Now,
but even if at all is somebody else, once Nnamdi approve you to use your account to get money, before he approve you, he have concluded and agreed with you. Percentage. When that money come in, I don't want to use my face to be getting the money. So, in a very good note, I can come and say, your money is not coming to my account. Did I use my account to collect the monthly salary? The followers will say, no, Onyendu, no, Onyendu. Did you see me eating any money? No, Onyendu, no, Onyendu. Did you see me build mansion? No, Onyendu, no, Onyendu. Did you see me drive a car? No, Onyendu, no, Onyendu. This is criminal attitude. This is why he don't want the money to come direct to his account. Because if those money was in direct Nnamdi account today, he can't explain. Because now those fools think that they still have money in account. They are fighting them to bring money. Which money? Now they have used every money already. And they don't know. Now they are fighting. They need that money because they think Nnamdi, they know he's not going to come out. That's the reason why they are fighting for this money. If they believe Nnamdi will come out, they will not fight for money.
Of course.
They will not fight for money because when Nnamdi was not in jail, did you see them fighting for money? I'm asking you, when Nnamdi was outside, did you see these bingos fighting for money?
No.
They are fighting for money now because they know Nnamdi will not come out. So now they want to make sure that money come out from where it is. But there is no money there. If they bring out those accounts, they will see that the account is minus. Nnamdi swallow everything. So my take of the school's children is just to put scare to our teachers not to be going to school, to stop children not to be going to school. As a mother, you cannot tell your child go to school, just like yourself. You don't go and open your shop on Mondays because you are afraid of bullets. So the same protection you will give to your children. Tomorrow, if children are not going to school, they think they are winning the battle. No, people are only afraid to lose their life. For the namaka of a something, that one, ya may happen in jail. You know that na IPOP the in Nigeria. The one of Nama will never happen. Tell them I say so. Ya may happen in man now in Nigeria. Because all the today are fight Nama.
Yes.
Not be today.
Mm-hmm.
So all these they are garbage. Me, I don't share these motherfuckers videos. I don't even watch them because I learn nothing from them than hatred. If you are watching these people's video, you will learn only hatred. The only thing you can learn easily from their speech is only hatred and lies, propagandas. So I don't have time to watch their videos, talk of to be sharing their videos. It's none of my business to put interest of what they're saying. My business is to come and tell them what I got from the Messiah or what I got from the spirit of our land. They will start working on it. If they don't like, they should keep it. But at the end of the day, they will still revise back to work on those things I told them. So I think I have landed.
Thank you so much, my brother, for your wonderful contribution this evening. I greet you so much. I'm very, very appreciative of your work. I love your effort you are putting in, your energy, and all the things you are saying, you've been doing, all the even so the ones people don't know. But nature, the land, the earth, the sea, the seas, the fire, the sun, they all see all these things. And we all will be rewarded accordingly. If I by any means consciously deceive my people, may deception be upon me and my lineage. If I am telling the people the truth, I will keep on going higher. I will keep on my farms will keep on getting greener, my barns will keep on getting more filled, and I will keep on moving higher and higher like Adumu Bingo. Onago de shrink. Obigana Hulu. If you pass this year, 2020 finish. If you pass this year, 2020, we feel mark am this year. In fact, I know they bet anything with one away money no day.
Now you have time to listen these fools. I didn't waste their time. I don't have their time. Man, listen, they are just empty threat. How about one?
Oh, thank you, my brother, for being a part of the program. Please, you can use 2-3 minutes to wrap it up and greet our people. So I will bring it to a glorious
people all over the world watching. If he's the front leader, he say we have 2 million of people watching us live and direct. So we have 50 million people watching us now live and direct. And I want to appreciate you all for your time, and which I'm very sure that you all must learn one or two things today, because I will never appear in a program or in a live stream, preach more than 1 hour. You see that you didn't learn one or two things. Even if you don't agree with all what I said, you must agree for some of them. And those ones you agree, use it and work for the ones you didn't agree. At the end of the day, you are going to agree for them. So I appreciate you all, and once again, I appreciate Ijele. And now I want that na one name Kuja. Whenever you start to lie, then lekwegi lekwen Kuja. Now once you are speaking the truth, one emekwele Kuja. People like me, I have signed it. It's my sign with God. So nobody, if you let them go to me with him now, I have gone through it. I should confess. Confess. I'm bold enough. If you watch that video, you will see that if you don't mind that handcuff, like you see how he keep face like you will see that I was sitting down and smiling. Laughing at that I'm a bold man. So I appreciate their time. I appreciate our time. And I say, may God bless us this year. And you will only receive the blessing when you work for it. You will only receive blessing when you work for it. Don't listen to any pastor. A lot miracle. This year is the year for your husband. Is the year for your wife. Those that have already married, respect your family. Yes. To avoid contamination. Those that are looking for children, do the needful. God will give it to you. If you don't work for it, you are not going to have it. Those that are looking for nice life in 2022, if I am here January, we don't plan. At least by June, you will be seeing positive answer. Mommy, relax, yeah. See now, pastor have prayed for you. 2022 is your year. My brother, 2022 will pass. You will still remain where you are. So start now, planning how this year is going to be like for you. Everybody came here to do one or two things, and make sure you do exactly what God sent you here to do. That's my message to you all. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you so much, my brother, for being a part of the program today. I greet you. I can't thank you well enough. I hope to see you soon. Thank you, my brother.
Dalu.
Yeah, Dalu. Wow, guys, that was a glorious one with the Eze Pinko, the Eze Awo, our brother. Guys, I don't know if I should bring people on for contribution. Does anyone need a contribution, or we should just close it down? Tomorrow is still holiday, right? It's 5 minutes after 8 in Nigeria. Okay, I think I have to end it here. So the broadcast will be about Eze Awo because we could hosted it today. It's basically half and half. Are you understanding me? So thank you, my people, for being a part of the program. And I hope to see you soonest. Guys, like and follow the page. Those of you that are joining us from Vulture King, please, we are now using Undiluted Truth. That's the name of the page. Okay? Undiluted Truth. That's what we are using right now. You can see the name there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ijele Speaks on YouTube. And the Ijele Speaks YouTube Facebook page It's still active, but I'm going to start using it within the next 2-3 months, and we'll bring everyone under one canopy again and still use it to build the other platforms. And these other platforms, once Ijele Speaks is back fully, I will be building platforms that I will be giving out to people. Those that want to broadcast, I'll be giving them out to them for free. For free. I'll be giving them, and Dr. Paul, oh, okay, yes. I'll be giving them this thing free. I will dashing them the page. I will build it to like 10,000. I'll give it to one person. 10,000. I'll give it to one person. 10,000. I'll give it to one person. So we have different platforms. We are not going to sell them. It's free. Like I've given to people before. It's free. So we will begin to build all these platforms. We'll be using to disseminate the message of truth. Okay. Let me block people. We'll be using it to disseminate the message of truth and bring all our people into the realm of consciousness, real consciousness. And of course, like I told you, all the fake revolutionaries will be exposed. Guess what? They got exposed the highest this time around. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of the program. Hope to see you tomorrow. Happy 2022.